How's it going, everybody? Tommy Sawyer, thank you for clicking on this video. Today, we have more unboxings to do. Freaking cool. Absolutely love this figure. And I gotta say, coming at number 5. I'm excited to go ahead and talk to you guys about it, so let's go ahead and get going on it. So I'm pretty excited. I actually got a couple boxes here that I'm going to go ahead and unbox for you. A couple things that I ordered off of BestBuy.com. Some brand new Blu-ray releases of some older titles of some movies that hadn't been released on Blu-ray yet. And one of them came out on the 21st of February, and the other two, the release date was February 28th. So, I'm going to go ahead and get these opened up. Here is number 1. And here is number 2. This one's actually got 2 of them in it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get these babies cracked open. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the first one. This is the title that actually came out on February 21st, released to Blu-ray. So, I'm actually really excited about this one. So, trusty dollar store scissors. Okay. Yeah. Gotta keep cutting. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Alright, I think we finally got to the inside. I'm about to see. I think it might be it. Come on. Well, one thing right off the bat I can tell you I'm kind of disappointed about. There's no slipcover. I thought for sure there'd be a slipcover in here, but here we go. No Retreat, No Surrender. First time released on Blu-ray in the United States. They have some Blu-ray international releases that I think you can actually find all region. But here's the problem I'm going to tell you about. Now, the reason why I'm so excited about this movie, one, this was a favorite movie of mine back when I was a kid. This is definitely one of those films that I watched a million times. Now, I own this on VHS. Originally, we had it recorded on VHS. That's how I first got introduced to the movie. My dad had it recorded. And then, as I got older, I ended up finding it on VHS. And when I got rid of all my VHS and started converting over to DVD back in the day, I don't know what I ended up doing with it, but when I remembered about this movie, I went online looking for it and actually found it on eBay, a DVD release of this movie. And it was one of those international releases, but it was all region for the DVD. So I picked it up. Now, one, it didn't come with a cover or anything. It didn't even come in a case. It just came in like an envelope. So I ended up making like my own case for it. I'm actually going to show you guys that right now. Okay, so here's the DVD version I had of this movie. And as you can see, it's gotten even worse over the years. It's like the color faded. What I actually did was I just took a DVD case, and this particular sleeve that's in here, I actually printed that off a computer. Like, I just looked it up under images, and this whole thing with the front, the back, and the spine, I just printed it out and then cut it to shape and then put it in a DVD case. And then here's a disc. I don't know if it's like a... It looks like it's some kind of bootleg or something. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to get to the problem here that I had. Okay, so they released two different versions of this movie. The US version, which is what I was used to, and then the international version, which is the same movie, but here's the problem. The problem is that one, it had a completely different score. Like the soundtrack, like all the songs that they played in the movie, and then the score itself was completely different. And one of my favorite things about movies, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are the same, feel the same way, is the music. You know, it just is what makes the movie the movie. You know, it's what you remember the movie by, is the score. And so this international version that I got on the stupid DVD was a completely different score, and then even the songs that they used in the movie, like, you know, done by, you know, actual artists and stuff, were completely different songs. Now, the other thing that really sucked is that I know a lot of times when you get like a director's cut or something of a movie, it'll have like extra scenes. Now that's cool when they do that, when they put extra scenes into the movie. Well, they did that on my DVD version, but they took a whole bunch out. So there's like a whole bunch of missing scenes in the movie, like some of my favorite scenes, and they replaced it with new ones. So I don't know, it was really weird. I remember watching it for the first time when I got the DVD. I was so excited, and I watched it and I was just like, what is this? I mean, it's the same movie. It's just like new scenes, whole bunch of scenes taken out, and a completely different score. So I don't know. It's just really weird. So I had never watched it since that day. And then I looked up, I was looking on Blu-ray.com one day, and I noticed that this was coming out on Blu-ray. And one thing I read, and it's supposed to be in here, is special features, 94-minute international cut. Okay, so that's one of the special features in here, is that you get the 94-minute international cut. So the original version on this Blu-ray should be the one I'm used to. And then as a special feature, you can actually watch the international cut, which is the stupid one I have. So you get both in here. So, I mean, that's all that matters to me. It's such a cool movie. To sum it up, it's basically like a Karate Kid type movie. Although instead of Miyagi, it's actually Bruce Lee that comes back and trains this kid. But one thing else that's really cool is this is like one of Jean-Claude Van Damme's like first movies. I don't know if it was like his exact very first movie, but it's one of his first ones. I mean, when people seen him in this movie, he was a nobody pretty much. Nobody even knew who he was. He's not even the main star. You only see him in the beginning and at the end, and he probably has a total on-screen time of maybe 10 minutes or less. But he's like the main villain. He's the one that Jason Stillwell, that's this kid's name, played by Kurt McKinney. He fights him at the end, and Van Damme is like the bad guy. He plays like the Russian. So, anyways, I'm not really going to get into all of it, but it is a really cool movie. And if you're like a martial arts, flick fan, or you like good 80s fighting movies, trust me, you will really, really like this movie. And I cannot wait to watch this movie in the standard U.S. cut that I'm used to, because it's been years since I've got to see that. So I'm so excited. Like I said, kind of let down that there's no slipcover on here, because it looked like it had one online. But anyway, so yeah, I cannot wait to go watch this movie right now, you guys. This is just such a favorite movie of mine, and I'm so excited we finally got this on Blu-ray. So on to the next box. All right, now, so moving on to the second box. This one's actually got two of them in it. And these are the ones that have the February 28th release date. And it's kind of funny because it actually just came in the mail today. Today being the 27th, so it's kind of cool I got it a day early. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get it cracked open. So I really gotta find like a better tool to do this with. Alright, there you go, my hand. It's a much better tool. Alright, here we go. Let's take a look at the first one in here. Nice. Oh, I love it. All right, here we go. I'll show you this first one here. Slaughterhouse. I thought that this was I thought this was Arrow. I thought Arrow released this, but I guess not. This is the Vinegar Syndrome. This movie, weird. It's like open. Kind of odd, but anyway, this is a really cool slasher film from the 80s. Kind of an unknown type of movie, but it always scared the hell out of me as a kid. It's just this dude. I mean, he's just he's such a freaky guy. It's a good look at it here. This is a brand new edition that just got released. Now, they already had this on Blu-ray, a different type of edition of it. I think it was import or something. I think it was an international release. I'm pretty sure, and I think it was region free. But when I noticed that this actual edition was coming out in the U.S., released in the U.S., I wanted to get this one because I also like the cover a lot better. Because this is more the cover that I'm used to. Now I have this on DVD, but I have kind of a crappy version. So I'm really excited now that we actually got a Blu-ray release of this movie. But yeah, like I said, it's a really good movie from the 80s, a great 80s slasher flick. And this dude's name is Buddy, and he's basically the killer in the movie. And yeah, I always loved this movie. It scared me a lot when I was a kid, and I'm so happy that they finally got this release on Blu-ray. So yeah, I'll talk more about it in my next Blu-ray update. But yeah, it's just a really cool movie. All right, so the next one that was in the box finally released on Blu-ray for the first time, and I'm so excited because I talked about this movie in one of my top 10 videos, my top 10 horror films. I'm pretty sure this was number 10 or something like that. But I talked about how there wasn't a Blu-ray release of it, and I had it on DVD. Well, now we got a Blu-ray. Here it is, The Gate. Another great 80s horror flick, you guys. This movie was been a favorite of mine forever. This was just released by Vestron Video, which is associated with Lionsgate. Really, really cool movie. This is a brand new digitally restored version of the film. Sweet slipcover. And I'm also noticing we also got some damage on here, so that kind of sucks. It's kind of a bummer, but there's underneath. Just looks the same. But yeah, I mean, this movie is so good. I talked about this in my top 10 horror films, so go ahead and take a look at that. If you guys want to go back and look at that video. But to have this on Blu-ray now, I cannot wait to watch this, especially with it digitally restored. It's supposed to be a much better scan of the film for most Blu-rays. But yeah, just a really good 80s film about these kids that basically open the gates to hell and all these demons come out. And it's just such a cool movie. I just love it so much. And I'm so excited that it's on Blu-ray. So, yes. Oh, awesome. Two great 80s horror flicks that just got released on Blu-ray, and I'm so excited. And again, like I said, I'll talk more about this in my next Blu-ray update. So there you have it, everybody. 3 brand new kick-ass new Blu-rays that just got released on the Blu-ray, and I'm so happy. All 3 of these are like top favorite movies of mine that I've been dying for a Blu-ray release, and I'm so excited, especially the No Retreat, No Surrender. God, I can't wait to watch that one. So yeah, so there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. I didn't really make a big old video for this, just because I got a lot more unboxings to come very soon here, and I just basically just wanted to show you guys what I got. But like I just said, I have placed my Amazon order that I keep talking about that I'm going to do around tax time. And I finally went ahead and placed the order. And I mean, not a huge order. I think last year I got a much bigger order, but this year I just wanted to tone down a little bit just because I've gotten so much recently, but still a pretty decent order and a lot of cool stuff. And not just Blu-rays. I got some other stuff in my horror room, and I'm excited to show you guys. It's going to be a couple different boxes coming, so I don't know if I'm going to end up doing individual videos for those unboxings or if I'm going to wait and get them all together. And like I said, just do one huge unboxing of all the boxes. I also have one item coming from eBay, and then all the rest is from Amazon. So But yeah, so I'll stay tuned for that. Hopefully, over the next week, this week, I'll start seeing them coming in the mail because usually that stuff's pretty quick. So I already seen that a few of the items have already shipped. So yeah, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm going to be watching the tracking on the items, and if they're kind of far apart, I'll probably end up just doing separate videos. But I'm not sure yet. So, anyways, so be on the lookout for those videos. Definitely going to be coming soon within the next week. Not to mention tomorrow, we got a big shopping video planned because we have a big release coming out tomorrow. I'm sure a lot of you know what it is, but stay tuned for that. And Thursday this week, later on in the week, my sister's coming over, and we got another movie marathon to do. So a lot of good videos coming out now. Now that I'm back from vacation, me and my family had a good time. My parents and my son, we go to the casino, like I said, every year. We had a really good time. Kind of sucks that it's over. It always goes so fast, but we'll be going back in August again, like we always do. So anyway, yeah, I'm happy to be back doing videos again, and hope you guys enjoyed this one. Drop a comment down below. Make sure you put a like on this video. Just click that button down below. It's very easy. And share the video and subscribe if you have not. And I really appreciate you guys watching this video. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. TD Healthy 2015.